Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the NCAA Southeast Regional here in Columbus, Georgia. Burger King Stadium, Ragsdale Field, and it is Lander and USC Aiken, a pair of Palmetto State rivals going at it today for a chance to advance to the College World Series. Hello, everyone. Rickson Lane here with you. So glad to have you along with us as we get ready for the final day of the NCAA Southeast Regional. Let's give you our starting lineups first for USC Aiken. Leading off will be the right fielder Luke Westerberg. In center field, it's Mitchell Price batting second. Batting third, left fielder Chaz Powell. The cleanup hitter for the Pacers is the DH Zach Moon. Batting fifth and playing first base, Brian Pereira. Batting sixth, the catcher Max Schoen. Batting seventh, the third baseman Jonathan Banks. Batting eighth is the second baseman Skylar Mercado. And batting ninth, shortstop Tyler Ammerman. On the mound today for USC Aiken, the right-hander Joe Marlowe. For the Lander Bearcats, leading off, it'll be shortstop Matt White. He'll be followed up by Zach Daly, the center fielder. Colby Lesignan is at first base. He'll bat third. The cleanup hitter for the Bearcats is the DH Thomas Berry. Batting fifth is John Mangum. He'll catch today for Lander. Batting sixth, the left fielder Taylor Kellner. Batting seventh in right field, it's Alex Conaway. The number 8 hitter in the order for Lander is Mason Dobb, the second baseman. And batting ninth, the third baseman Ryan Troutman. And on the bump for Lander today, it is right-hander Will Jones. Kermit Smith and Kenny Thomas talking to our umpiring crew. 6 umpires out on the field today for this NCAA Southeast Regional Final between Lander and USC Aiken. The Bearcats come into the day with an overall record of 41-14. USC Aiken 40-17 on the season. The Pacers will be the visitors this afternoon. Lander the home team by virtue of their number 2 seed and their undefeated play so far in the regional. If we go to a second game this afternoon, there will be a coin flip to determine who will be the home team for the winner-take-all. Lander only needs a win to advance to carry. USC Aiken needs to win twice in order to make their way to the College World Series. Our umpires this afternoon, Brad Newton is behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Vincent Frazier is at first base. Kyle Cothran at second. Tony Williams is at third. Bobby Dunningham is down the left field line, and Rick Elrod is in right field as the Lander Bearcats take the field to begin game number 1 of this beautiful Monday afternoon in the Peach State. You get your first look at senior right-hander Will Jones making his 16th start of the season. He is 9-2 with a 3.39 ERA. He's gone 98 in the third innings this year, allowed 43 runs on 104 hits, walked 23, struck out 92. Opponents are hitting .265 against Will Jones. Defensively for the Bearcats, behind Jones, in the outfield left to right, it's Kellner, Daly, Conaway. Around the infield, Troutman, White, Dodd, Lesignan, Mangum behind the plate. Jones will take on a USC Aiken lineup that goes Westerberg, Price, Powell, Moon, Pereira, Schoen, Banks, Mercado, and Ammerman. A picture-perfect day here in Columbus, Georgia. And aside from Friday, we had rain that washed out 2 of the 3 scheduled games. Other than that day, the weather has cooperated beautifully here for this NCAA Southeast Regional, and the folks at Columbus State have done a fine job hosting some excellent college baseball here over the week. Here at Burger King Stadium in Ragsdale Field, it is 4:03 to straightaway center field. It is 3:30 down the lines here at the ballpark. The wind barely blowing, slightly in towards the plate, but nowhere near as strong as what we saw yesterday when these two teams met. Saw a couple of balls that probably would have left the yard on a normal day, but the wind was really whipping in, working against the batters. As we are ready to go, Luke Westerberg will step in to begin this afternoon's contest. Westerberg, a .273 hitter,
USC Aiken, the right fielder, number
1 double,
23,
3 homers,
Westerberg.
and 15 RBIs on the season. Jones rocks and fires a first pitch strike, and we're underway at 12:02 here in Columbus, Georgia. Good to have you along with us. Here's the 0-1 from Jones. Swung on and lifted to right field. Conaway back on the run, back, and he'll make the grab over his head for out number 1. That ball given a ride by Westerberg, but Conaway tracks it down for the first out of the day.
Center fielder, number 1, Mitchell Price.
That'll bring up Mitchell Price, the center fielder. He's a .332 hitter on the year. 8 doubles, 2 triples, 14 homers, and 57 RBIs this season for Mitchell Price. The first offering from Jones, fastball up and away, 1-0. And the 1-0 offering outside once again, and Price ahead in the count 2-0. Pitch back on the inside corner, called strike as Jones works the count to 2-1. A few scattered clouds overhead, but nothing threatening here in Columbus, Georgia. As Price waves at that offering and the count runs even 2-2. Jones battles back. Price will run his hand up the bat, and I'll step back into that right-handed box. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Price can't catch up to that one, and Jones with his first strikeout of the afternoon, and there's 2 down in the top of the first. That'll bring up Chaz Powell, the left fielder.
Number 12, Chaz Powell.
Powell hitting .330 this season. He's got a team-high 17 doubles, 9 home runs, and 49 RBIs on the season. The first offering from Jones, swung on and hammered to left field. That is back and that is gone. Chaz Powell with a 2-out solo shot, and the Pacers are on the board. Swung at the first pitch he saw from Jones and tattooed it over the left field wall. As USC Aiken takes a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. So a 1-0 lead for the Pacers, and that brings up the cleanup hitter, Zach Moon. Moon this season, 14 doubles, a team leading 16 homers. He's also Aiken's leading RBI producer with 68 as Jones gets a breaking ball strike on the outside. That home run, the 10th of the season for Chaz Powell. As Moon lifts one to center field. Daly coming in on the run, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. USC Aiken takes a 1-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the first. The Bearcats will take their swings when we return to Columbus, Georgia. You're watching the NCAA Southeast Regional on Cougar Sports TV. Bottom of the first inning here at Columbus, Georgia. Rickson Lane with you for the NCAA Southeast Regional. USC Aiken with a 1-0 lead after the 2-out solo home run from Chaz Powell. And now the Lander Bearcats will take their first swings of the day, and they'll do so against Joe Marlowe, senior right-hander, making his 12th start of the year. 10-2 on the season with a 3.54 ERA, 84 innings pitched. He's given up 97 hits, 40 runs, 23 walks, 66 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .289 against Marlowe. Defensively behind him this afternoon in the outfield, Powell, Price, and Westerberg. On the infield, Banks, Ehrman, Mercado, Pereira, showing behind the plate. As he gets a first pitch strike on Matt White. The order for the Bearcats: White, Daly, Lesignan, Berry, Mangum, Kellner, Conaway, Dodd, Troutman. Matt White, a .305 hitter on the year, as he fouls one down the third base line. 8 doubles, a team-leading 4 triples, 12 home runs, and 42 RBIs this season for Matt White. The 0-2 to White, low and outside. Ball spiked in the dirt, and the count moves to 1-2. A 2-out solo home run from Chaz Powell on the first offering he got from Will Jones. The lone run in the first inning. In the top of the first, rather, as that ball bounces away from showing 2-2. Here's the 2-2 to White. Fouled back to the net. There's a line drive to center field, but right at Mitchell Price, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. 1 down in the inning, and that brings up Zach Daly, a .294 hitter on the season. 9 doubles, 1 triple, a team-leading 21 home runs. He also leads the Bearcats with 74 RBIs on the season. Takes a strike at the knees from Marlowe, 0-1. There's a fastball down low in the dirt, 1-1. The count evens up. A 1-1 pitch, grounded foul towards the first base side. And the count moves to 1-2 on Daly. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Another foul down the first base line. The 1-2 pitch tipped into the mitt, strike 3. And Daly down on strikes for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 7.
2 down in the inning for Colby Lesignan. And now Kermit Smith out onto the field for a quick question for Brad Newton. I think he was checking to make sure that ball was fielded by showing out of the air. Here's Lesignan as he takes a ball on the outside. Lesignan hitting .407. Leads the team with 19 doubles. He's got 2 triples, 13